It's fun to hand out those delicious Girl Scout cookies to eager customers. But have you ever thought about how did those cookies get to you? They didn't just appear by magic. They didn't just drop from the sky. Girl Scout cookies take an amazing journey to get into your hands. Getting those cookies to you at the right time, in the right place, and in the right quantities is a process called logistics. Logistics is important in any business, including your cookie business.
Hi ladies, I'm Renee Michelli. What I do is I'm the transportation manager for Little Brownie Bakers. We're the ones that make your cookies. And what I do is handle the logistics of getting your product from my bakery in Louisville to all of you. So each and every year, I ship over 1 billion packages of cookies to most Girl Scout councils across the country. And in order to do that, I need about 2,400 trucks, trains, and boats to make sure that you guys have a successful cookie season. One of the fun things I do is I get to figure out if I want to put your cookies on a cargo ship, if I want to put your cookies on a truck, or if I want to put your cookies on a train. So if you're one of the Girl Scouts that we're lucky enough to help out in Europe or Japan or even Puerto Rico, your cookies will leave my facility, go on a train, and then get on a boat. So you'll get them a couple of weeks later. If you're a Girl Scout selling cookies in the great state of Ohio, you're only a couple hours away, so I'll put your cookies on a truck. If you're selling cookies luckily in San Diego where it's always warm and sunny, your cookies will go on a train and we'll go ahead and get those to you in about a week.
If only everything went according to plan.
Well, I think one of the hardest parts about my job is making sure that I can take care of hundreds of thousands of girls all at the same time across the country and make sure that I can get you your cookies through snow, through ice, through mountains, through road shutdown, and so you guys can have a successful sale and get to do the fun things that you want to do.
When cookie season is over, Renee's job doesn't end. She starts getting ready for next year.
When we're not shipping Girl Scout cookies, when it's our off season, we're working to make sure next year is just as good or even better for you.
Someday, would you like to have a job like Renee's?
I think if you want to be a logistics manager like me when you get a little bit older, ladies, one of the things that you need to be able to do is have a lot of self-confidence. Be able to accept that things aren't going to be 100% perfect all the time and be able to react to that with a smile on your face and move on. I was actually in the U.S. Army. I was a language analyst for 5 years. I speak 6 different languages and I've gotten to travel the entire world and seen places that most people will never get to see in their entire life. And without that experience of being able to learn and meet new people and try new things and embrace experience and change, I wouldn't be able to be as successful in this job as I've ever been able to be. So I highly suggest going out there, talking to people, learning things. Don't be afraid to try something new.
As a Girl Scout, you're involved in logistics every time you figure out how to deliver cookies to your customer.
You do a lot of things that I do every day on a smaller scale, but still, you are logistics managers. Just like I have to get cookies from me to you, you have to get cookies from you to your customer. When, say, it gets real cold and snowy, you've got to figure out a backup plan. How are you going to get those cookies somewhere if you can't get outside? One of the things that I do all day long is make sure that I'm talking to people and I'm thanking them for helping me and I'm thanking them for supporting me, which is one of the skills that I know that you work so hard on at the end of your cookie season. Without math, without geometry, I wouldn't be able to know how many pallets of cookies would fit on a trailer to get to you. I wouldn't be able to know how much to pay one of my truckers. I know that you're doing math all day long too, when you're figuring out how many boxes you need to get through your deliveries for the day, or how much change you need to get to a customer. You're logistics managers and you should be proud of that. My favorite part about my job is being able to support you all. I love what I do. I love being able to make a difference in your life, even if it just means getting you a truck of cookies on time. I'm proud to be your logistics partner.